Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy RB. Welcome back on into Philly Take with RB, where we discuss Philadelphia sports every single day. You know what to do, man. If you're in here right now, drop a like on the stream. I want to know who's in here right now, man, because I literally set this up like 10 minutes ago. No promotion, nothing. Didn't even put it out there. So if you are in the chat right now, stand up, baby. We got 30 people in here, and I know that you people have the notifications on. That means you are real Fire Take members, baby. What is going on? We're going to find out who the real ones are today, man. But yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. If you are new to the channel by any chance, hit the subscribe. Become a member of the Fire Take Nation, baby. Turn on the noties if you haven't yet. That way, anytime I upload or go live, drop any type of content, we're here, man. We are here. It's been a long day. Definitely has been. And we're gonna look for the first time, at least for me, at the Sixers 2021-2022 schedule. It was dropped earlier today. I'm sure probably like 90% of you have probably seen it by now. I have not. I did not have time to go and actually look at it. I only saw a couple things, which was who we played in the first 4 games. And a couple other things I saw, which I'll read off in a second, not, pertaining to the actual schedule, but we'll talk about it. But yo, what's going on? Shout out to the channel members up in the building, man. Shout out to the mods. See my guy Shifty in here, Joel Troel, Petey, what's going on? Number One Baller, BLSG, Jet Allen, Solo, Eshawn, Top Ben Simmons, Stan, what's going on? He's out here trolling, man. Joel Troel and B, what's going on, my guy? Kane Scott, Nick, Cracked One, what's going on? Pat Bev got traded. Yes, he did. He got traded again. And, this is not going to be a long live stream, guys, because let's just say we're going to be doing some good live streams next week. I didn't even feel like making a video. I just wanted to come on here and look at the schedule with you guys and talk for a little bit. But just as a side note, and we'll get to this next week, trust me. All the fans out there, I got ridiculed for making that video about Rajon Rondo and Pat Bev, because I mean it's the same people that complain about the Sixers bench and they don't want to hear anything else, right? They hate the hold on, let me get this right. They hate the inconsistency. Like I said, guys, it's been a long day. They hate the inconsistency of the Sixers bench. But you talk about a potential player the Sixers could maybe sign if waived or trade for, and everybody gets them in a bunch. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. People really piss me off sometimes, but I sit back and laugh. We'll see what happens. I do want to put one disclosure out there pertaining to the schedule. Again, I have not seen it yet. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm sure you have. We're going to talk about it and look. I will not, I repeat, will not be giving a schedule prediction today in terms of wins and losses. You know why? Because I want to see the team and the roster on opening day. I want to see what they look like on opening day. So to be quite honest, I'm not going to sit here 2 months before the season when a trade could potentially happen. Who knows if it's going to happen at this point, and give my official prediction. And honestly, when it comes to the NBA, it's much harder because, it's not like football where you only have to guess 17 games, right? This is 82 games. We're going back to an 82 game schedule, I believe. So, it's much harder. Now, last year I picked us to win 46 games. We ended up winning 49. So I was understated there by 3. I say that's pretty good. And if you were in that range, shout out to you. But yeah, we're going back to 82 games this year. So we will see what happens. Let's see who else is in here, man. Before we get right into this, Zaire Hill, what's going on? I have a wacky setup right now. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Like I said, didn't prep too much for this one, but if you are in the chat right now, shout out to you. I really appreciate you guys being here. We have the best bench in the NBA, in my opinion. Shifty says, you see the thing I sent you on Twitter. Not sure what you are referring to, my man. Some Philly fans are mad confused. And they really are. They want change, but they're okay with keeping the exact same team. They don't want to be complacent. They want to go and win, but they want to see everybody else make moves around us and not do anything, you know? So it's just crazy. But Sixers highlight, shout out to you, man. Philly the podcast, my dude. What's going on, bro? Welcome on into the chat. Fellow content creator, fellow friend of mine. If you guys aren't yet, go sub up to him, man. Really appreciate him stopping through here. And we will be doing Eagles content more and more soon. Trust me on that. But yo, last thing I'll announce before we start talking about this schedule. For the channel members in here, Monday night, 7:30, channel members only live stream. We are implementing some new things to the channel soon. You will get a first preview and look at that. So come to the members only stream on Monday. I want to test some things out with you guys because shout out to you guys for being the best of the best. But yeah, man, some new things coming to the channel. You know, you guys keep helping me grow this channel, man. Everything I do, you guys motivate me. So thank you so much. Anyway, let's get into this. So the one piece of information, well, actually the two pieces of information that I know about this schedule, well, actually three. Let me not be an idiot here. Number one, I saw the first 4 games of the schedule because someone put it on Twitter. The first game, well, actually, we'll get into that after this. On a side note, in case you don't know, because I'm going off this as if, you know, nobody knows. So according to Jackson Frank on Twitter, the Sixers play 12 back-to-backs this season. Now, apparently the NBA is trying to cut down on travel and stuff like that. So who knows? But anyway, 12 back-to-backs for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8 times this season, we play 3 games in 4 days, which honestly to me sounds like a lot. 3 games in 4 days is tough, and I'm sure there will be traveling involved there, so that sounds a little bit rough. And then the last thing from Jackson Frank, they don't play any games from January 8th to January 11th. Don't know why he put that there, but we don't play from January 8th to the 11th, so that's 4 days. Now, the other thing from my guy, Austin Krell. Shout out to Austin. We had him on the channel. Go check out the interview if you have not yet. Austin says 27 of the 82 games will be on national television. That's pretty interesting. I think that's a pretty good amount. Now, if you didn't see a couple days ago, the Sixers once again are snubbed from Christmas Day. No Sixers game on Christmas Day. You can give me your thoughts and opinions in the chat. Honestly, I don't care. They continue to sleep on us. We didn't get a Christmas Day game last year, and now we don't have another one. I guess they just view us as like a middle of the pack. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care anymore. Okay. So, oh, and by the way, Damian Lillard dropped an album today. Go check it out. It's pretty fire. So, this doesn't relate at all, but if Damian Lillard comes to Philadelphia, not only is he going to do numbers on the court, he's going to do numbers on the charts as well. Philly is going to be bumping his music, man. But that's all I got to say about that today. We will get to it more next week. All right, let's go hop into this. So, let me move this over just a little bit. There we go. All right, let me do, give me 1 second here. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I didn't, I really just did this like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, let's get that live chat going right there. All right. So, what a pain, bro. All right. So this, again, guys, if you're coming in, shout out to the people who may watch this on a second time around. You know, this isn't going to be a long stream. Shout out to you. Drop a like on the stream, sub to the channel if you're new, and ring the bell. We are on the road to the 14K subscribers. Philly says Nets are about to smoke y'all game 1. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We shall see. 12 back-to-backs. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot. All right. So, like I was saying, I saw the first 4 games here. So we play at New Orleans. And let me know if you guys can see this, man. Is this big enough for you guys to see? Or should I zoom it in a little bit? Let me know. Get your Philly Take with RB mug. The merch link is in the description. Okay. We got one person who says it's good and one person that says zoom in. See what you guys do? You guys make this hard on me, man. Decisions. Oh man. Literally half the people saying to zoom in and half saying it's good. Well, I'm just gonna go like this. Hopefully you guys can see it. But anyway, so we start off at New Orleans. Now, I can't even remember the last time we played a team like New Orleans on the road. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's crazy, man. They got us starting off against the Pelicans, October 20th, 8 p.m. I did see the preseason games. I'm not going to go over that. I could care less about the preseason. The second game of the year is against the Brooklyn Nets, and that one is at home, ESPN national television. And then the next two is OKC and in the Garden, and that one's on TNT as well. So, I mean, we got to travel twice in the first 4 games. And, I mean, we got Brooklyn at home, and we got some road games to start the year. That's not going to be too easy. Even if it's OKC and New York, just a lot of traveling, to start the year and stuff. So, we'll see how it goes, man. The Brooklyn one will be, obviously, a point of emphasis there. And that's all I've seen. So we're going to look at the rest of this. Back-to-back nationally televised games against, well, actually 3 in a row here. New York, Detroit, and Atlanta. Very interesting. Very interesting. Then we got the Blazers, Chicago, Detroit, Chicago, the Knicks. Then we got the Bucks and the Raptors back-to-back nationally televised. Philly Talk Podcast, my guy Philly Mike, what's going on, bro? Says they picked the Hawks over us for Christmas. It's all Ben Simmons' fault. It must be, man. I mean, they got us starting against the Pelicans. They have us not playing on Christmas again. It's crazy, man. That's really how the NBA must view us. So, just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. But we got the Bucks, the Raptors, the Pacers. That might be a difficult 4 to 5 game stretch right here, in my opinion. The Knicks, the Bucks, Raptors, Pacers, and the Jazz, and the Denver Nuggets. So, and then the Portland Trailblazers again. Circle this on your calendar, guys. November 1st. It's when Ben Simmons makes his return back to Philadelphia. Now I'm just playing. Oh man. Imagine that. Imagine we play it and they get swapped the day after or the day before. That'd be great. We really do have a good amount of nationally televised games. Look at the month of November, man. Again, this is my first time seeing this, so damn. Bucks, Raptors, Jazz, Nuggets, all on national TV. You know we don't like that main stage, man. We don't like that. We got the Celtics here, back-to-back against the Hornets. We got the Hawks, first time against the Hawks. No, second time, actually. Both on, we got one on NBA TV. We have one on ESPN. Miami, Brooklyn, Pelicans, Boston, Atlanta. Sheesh. So we get we play on the 19th and the 20th. Then we get 2 days off. We play Atlanta. So we play Atlanta 2 days before Christmas. We play Atlanta 2 days before they go up against the Knicks on Christmas. That's crazy, man. And then we don't play Christmas Eve or Christmas. Then we play the Wizards. That's a dub right there. And then we got the Raptors and the Brooklyn Nets. And then we have off 31st, 1st, and the 2nd. So 3 days off right there. Then we have this break, which is what Jackson Frank was talking about. on Twitter. From the 8th to the 11th, we do not play. Seems like they gave us off a good amount of time here from national television. And yeah, this is like a not too bad stretch here to start the actual new calendar year. I don't think that's too bad at all. So we get kind of a break. We got the Clippers here, the Spurs, Houston, the Lakers, Sacramento. Not too bad. Seems like the end of our 2021 is a bit tougher so far than what I'm seeing here in 2022. And if you guys have seen this, man, let me know anything. Let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Any certain stretches of the year that you may have noticed. If I'm missing anything, let me know. We got the Celtics and the Bucks back to back here. Let's see. Who else do we play back to back before we keep going? Let's see. Play Boston and Miami back to back. It's kind of rough. Not seeing too many back-to-backs here, so I guess later on in the year. But oh, here's the one right here: OKC and Cleveland. That comes after Phoenix. Let's see. Looks like we got a mini road trip here: Milwaukee, Minnesota, and New York. 1 o'clock on a Sunday. 1 o'clock on a Sunday. And what is this symbol right here? What channel is that? Like, what? Come on now. I don't understand. But anyway. They must be cutting down on some of the travel like they said. This is I don't know. There's some weird things in the schedule right here. This stretch right here I don't think is too bad at all. We have a back-to-back right here against the Knicks. And we play one game on Sunday, February 27th at 1 p.m. And then we play on March 2nd at 7:30 p.m. at home against New York. So that's, what, 2 days in between? All right, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. All right, so this just caught my eye right here. What is this, like a couple weeks before the season ends? This honestly might be the toughest stretch I've seen right here. This might be the toughest stretch I've seen right here. Look at this. We have, on March 20th, we have the Toronto Raptors. And then we play a back-to-back. The next night, we play the Miami Heat. Then 2 days later, we play in LA at 10 p.m. against the Lakers. And then we play 2 days later in LA at 10:30 against the Clippers. And then we go to Phoenix. And then we come home to play Milwaukee. They're trying to do us dirty a couple weeks before the season ends. I don't think this schedule is extremely bad. It seemed like it was a bit tough to start and a little bit tough here near the end. It's not terrible. Definitely better than last year. I thought we had a tough schedule, but last year with all the injuries and everybody going out due to the sickness and all, it was kind of tough. But what do you guys think, man? What do you think about this stretch right here? Toronto, Miami, Lakers, Clippers, Phoenix, and Milwaukee. That's tough. That is a tough 6-game stretch. And then we finished the season on the Pistons, the Hornets, the Cavs, the Pacers, Raptors, Pacers, and Detroit. All right, at least they made up for it. At least they made up for that terrible stretch they gave us right there of 6 games. They came back with 7 games that aren't too bad. You know, maybe like a 5-2 matter. Maybe you finish the season. Maybe we drop some of these games and we come back with a good stretch to end the year. You know, maybe clinch some things and and finish it off. What do you guys think, man? We got 60 people in the chat. What's going on? This was not a planned live stream, so thank you all for being here and having the notifications on, hopefully. Welcome on in, everybody. Give me your thoughts. We are reacting first time to the Sixers schedule. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it isn't really too bad. It's not terrible. I mean, there's some tough games, but at least there's some other ones sprinkled in between, you know? But you never know. Some of these teams turn out to be bad, some turn out to be way better than they thought, and then some of them are just exactly what you think. So, but yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, 12 back-to-backs, 8 times they play 3 games in 4 days, and there's a couple breaks where we don't play for like three days. So let me know what you guys are thinking, man. And we have 27 nationally televised games. 27. All right, let's read a couple comments. Let's see. We have Solar. Who's going to commentate on the games now that Zoom off is gone? Who knows, man? I have no clue. I have no clue. What do you guys think about this first 4 games, too? About us starting against the Pelicans in New Orleans. They couldn't even give us a game in Philly to start the year. That's crazy. So can you guys not see this, or you can? Hawks are trash. They're not contenders. Eshawn, what's up? Think we have a really good chance to go 12-0. What do you mean right there? Rick Bennett, what's going on? Shout out to a great channel member. Shout out to Rick. What's up, Rick? And shout out to all the channel members in here, man. We will be going live for the channel members only on Monday, so be sure to tune in if possible. But yeah, let's get some thoughts in here, man. What's going on, chat? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Not a terrible schedule, in my opinion. Not a terrible schedule. You know, maybe the Bulls are end up being good here. I think we'll at least take one from them. Let's go back to this around Christmas time here. Again, no Christmas Eve, no Christmas game. We got the Hawks on the 23rd. 2 days in between the 20th and the 23rd, so not too bad. Not too bad. Random Gamer says, I think sadly Ben is going to be back, so I don't really care another second round exit because our point guard sucks. And again, guys, I will not make my record prediction until I see what is going to happen. I will not make my record prediction until I see what is going to happen. BLSG says, in the final stretch, might drop one of the Pacers, but that's the only loss I see. Yeah, I mean, it should be shouldn't be too bad for us near the end, you know? Hopefully we're at least clinched up one of the top spots, and, you know, we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If Simmons comes back, we should just start Tyrese Maxey. I think Maxey's going to start anyway. I do. I think he's going to end up playing the point. And, honestly, I mean, he's showing a lot of improvement, and he's showing that he has the dog and the will to get better. And for all my Sixers people out here in the chat, man, you know, we just have to wait and see what happens. Like, everything else has happened this offseason. That's like, whatever happens with the Ben Simmons situation is literally going to determine everything else. Like, everything else is done. The draft, free agency, all that. We have about a month, a little more than a month and a half until the season begins. We play first game on the 20th. So to be quite honest with you, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. And I would honestly predict that if nobody else is moved by the time camp starts, I think camp starts a few weeks before, you know, we're going to have this situation here where it's going to get muddy, man. The waters are going to get muddy. It's going to be pretty ugly. It's going to get pretty ugly, you know? That's just how I view it. That's just how I view it. But I can't believe we've gotten this far, man. I really can't believe it. I don't know, man. I just feel like Daryl is, you know, Daryl's banking on something huge, man, but we're running out of time. We are. And for the people out there in the chat or that have commented on the video saying, you know, our best bet is for, you know, Sixers to keep the team the way it is. Ben will get better. I just don't know what else we need to see at this point. He doesn't want to get better. If Ben got better, if he learned how to, well, not even learn, if he just put his effort into playing offense, you know, I mean, we'd be a really good team in the playoffs. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want it. Sorry, man. Just reality of the matter. So, we're just going to have to hope and pray, man. We're going to have to see what happens. Wayne, what's going on, bro? Nick says Brooklyn and Milwaukee are the two major contenders. Let me know what teams you guys think are going to contend. I think the East got really good. I really do. And obviously we got the 1 seed last year. Great job by the Sixers. But, you know, a lot of the teams that we played last year were banged up. You know, tons of guys were sick. And it happened to us too. But it just wasn't really a good kind of sample of what was to come for the playoffs. When people got healthier, you know, and I've had enough of people really just coming out here and trying to say that they are content going into this season, looking at all the other moves that happened in the Eastern Conference and acting like everything's just going to be, you know, a bunch of flowers. Everything's going to be pretty, right? No. If we stay complacent, if our only off-season moves are pretty much to add our draft picks and to add George Niang and re-sign Furkan Korkmaz, do you really think we're going to be a title contender? Come on, man. Sickening, man. Accountability. And a regular season, man, you know, for the people that say the regular season doesn't matter, that's false. The regular season matters in the sense of building the identity of your team. But that's not to say that identity, when you get to the playoffs, can't be squashed, because it is a different game in the playoffs. But the regular season is about finding your rhythm, getting in that groove, and it's almost like practice, you know? It's almost just like, all right, this is how our team's going to run. It's really good for new teams that are constructed, or when new, you know, players come and new stars and stuff. It's kind of just like, you know, getting in a rhythm. And then the main event comes during the playoffs. But it's a different game. But I don't know. I think we need a reality check, but we literally got a reality check. What else do we need, people? What do we need? More off-season shooting videos? What do we need? What do we need to wake up? We'll see. We will see. I just, you know, and this whole post on Instagram yesterday, I mean, it just doesn't stop. Okay? And this is exactly why I don't see the man coming back to Philly. This is why I don't see the man coming back to Philly. He's literally trolling us on social media. He has not vocally come out once and said anything about Philadelphia. It's all about his cars and his lavish life in Los Angeles and all this stuff. It's just, I just don't know how the relationship is going to be sewed back together. I don't see how this team is going to come back together in one piece. I just don't. Can't believe, and Andre Drummond as well. But, I mean, if our only offseason moves are Drummond and George Niang and re-signing Korkmaz, like, really? Is that it? Come on. Come on. Sixers Inspector, what's up, my guy? What up, bro? Welcome on in. Ben needs to quit basketball and find a different career. I really don't think he likes it that much. That post he put on Instagram yesterday, I commented on. I said, you know, celebrity, man. It's what he is. I mean, it's just nuts, dude. He continues to troll us. He thinks it's a game. He thinks it's funny. And his boys in his circle gas him up. So, I don't know. I think some people don't realize how much better the East got. That's what I'm saying, man. The East literally fired itself up. It was already decent, and then you have these young teams coming up. I mean, we literally got beat by the Hawks. Crazy, man. Crazy. I mean, we were a national embarrassment, and people just seem to forget how we felt during that series. So, it's just, it's tough, man. It's tough. So we'll see what happens. Just wanted to react to the schedule with you guys. Again, I'll probably make a schedule. Like, we'll probably do a live stream closer to the season, talking about what I really feel about how many games we can win based on what, if anything else, happens with our roster. But I don't think this schedule is too bad. I think there's a couple bad stretches, but every team probably has that. So overall, not too bad. Overall, not too bad. It's simple. Force him to shoot 5 jump shots a game or sit on the bench. Well, that won't happen. The owners won't let him sit on the bench because they're, you know, unfortunately they have to pay him this much money. I wish it could be like that, but it's tough, man. It's very rough. It's very rough. So we will see what happens. Thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to everybody who may watch this even on the second time around. Drop a like on the stream, man. Do we have 100? Not even close. Not even close, man. We got to get this to 100 likes, man. We got to get this to 100, man. Pound a like, subscribe. Like I said, guys, we're going to be doing some good live streams next week. No doubt about it. For the channel members, come out on Monday night. We'll be doing a members-only stream. I want to test out some new features on the channel with you guys and talk sports and all that. So but yeah, man, appreciate you guys coming through. You guys have a very great rest of your night. And that being said, appreciate you all. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.